Hello, Noobsters. I forgot to open my game. As you can hear, there is no sound. No music. Hey, Beast Turtle. It is Friday, September 13th. Friday the 13th. I just realized it was Friday the 13th, like, at lunchtime. I was like, hey, it's Friday the 13th. 2019. Hold on. Oh god, everything's dark. My lights, my closet's open. Gosh, I'm not ready. I mean, not that it matters. You can see my clothes. Not that I have a lot, but yes. I see my messy closet. Anyway. How you doing, Beats Turtle? It is Friday. I hope you're ready for the weekend. I'm ready for the weekend. First week of work went pretty well. Wait, oh, you just write this? Head up, Beats Turtle, head up. Wait, what are you disappointed about? Hey, Outcast, how's it going? But yeah, I think... You guys ready for the weekend? I think... This is the last trial we have for this episode. I don't think we're gonna need to investigate some more. I don't think. But... You know, we still gotta get through the trial. And I don't know, I feel like they're... I mean, all the loose ends are kind of getting... gonna tie up, I think. So I think this might be the last episode, which means next week Mad Max, unless we can't get through this. You know, we might just go overtime. Closet is more messy. What are you talking? Yeah, I don't have a lot of clothes, so luckily it's a little easy when you don't have a lot of clothes. Are you Quinceanera is tomorrow. That's right, your cousins, right? And you're gonna get a great place of honor by walking her down the aisle or something. not like bringing her to, but you know, it's her coming of age party. Hey, Sir Waxby Beelzebub. The date went well. I don't know if you're on my Discord, but I posted a picture of hamachi. So she's a flight attendant. She brought home fresh hamachis. So we had hamachi sashimi and this miso salmon that she fried up. So very good stuff. Stuff from Japan, actually. So yeah, it went fantastic. Good food, and it just melts. It's like, okay, so in Hawaii, we don't get the freshest of fish. I mean, we can, but it's kind of hard. Like if you go to the store and pick up fish, it's not gonna be super fresh. In Japan, obviously a lot different, and it's a lot cheaper too. Well, how you doing, Sir Waxby Buzzlebum? I know you're gonna get a lot of good food, Outcast, aren't ya? Oh, so much good food. And yeah, okay, let's see. So we ended at the break. We're gonna go to trial. Phoenix Wright is back. We did an investigation as Phoenix. Found out Iris has a twin sister, which is Dahlia. Twin sisters, daughters of Morgan Fay. Mind blown at that. Sister, half sister to Pearl. And then Morgan Fay gave orders to Pearl to channel Dahlia, because apparently Dahlia was executed in prison. So she got killed. She was executed for the murder that she did. Pearl couldn't channel her, which means she couldn't channel her, not because her powers were gone, but I think because someone else was channeling Dahlia. And I think it's Maya. Unwittingly, Maya was channeling Dahlia because of the training she was doing. You think an island would have fresh fish? No, okay, so we can catch fresh fish, non-commercially. But commercially, we do not... I don't think we get fresh fish. Not commercially. Or it's not as fresh as you think, Sir Waxby. Like, most of it is definitely put on ice for a little bit. It's like frozen kind of thing. So, yeah, you would think us being on an island, but I don't know. The fresh fish in other places just tastes way better. Not that we have bad fish. It just doesn't taste like it. Anyway, okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This one? So did you get through, so Waxby, did you get through more of the first game of Phoenix Wright? Ace Attorney, rather. Have you been streaming? Gosh. I haven't gotten any of your stream notifications for some reason. I gotta go check my email notifications to see when you get on. Good morning. So we found Pearl. Pearl's back. Are you by yourself? Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, please tell me what's going to happen to Mystic Maya. What's going on outside? Sheesh. And I think Pearl will probably end up channeling Mia. Sorry, we don't know yet. Investigation is still going on. Wasn't allowed into the inner temple. Yeah, we don't know what... We still don't know Maya's condition. The gate... Someone locked up the gate. You know, there was one lock, and then there was 5 locks. We don't know what happened. And we never unlocked the gate before the trial started, I guess. Sister Iris still trying to remove the locks in the training hall. We think so. She's the defendant in the case. Oh, that's right. Can't be at the inner temple. Required to be in court. And my hunch is that Maya's not even in the inner sanctum anymore. Then, how come she's not here in the defendant's lobby? Looking for Iris? She's in the prosecutor's. Why is she in the prosecutor's lobby? Ooh, Edgeworth. Couldn't stream for the last 2 days. Hit with... Oh. Oh. What the heck? That ain't no mischarge. That's a... What the hell? Did you get capped? Is that one of those capped internet bill junk? Like, unlimited, but then they throttle you or some crap. Or they don't even tell you you hit a cap and then they start charging you out the wazoo. Because unlimited does not mean unlimited in internet provider jargon. That sucks, dude. I hope you can get that fixed, man. What the hell? That's messed up. Internet providers, sheesh, come on. They gotta trick customers. You know, they can't. Yeah, I don't know. That's messed up. Hopefully that gets settled, man. That you don't have to pay that. Because that's dumb. That is dumb. What's Iris doing over there? Going over today's testimony with prosecutor as we speak. Testimony. But she's our client. Heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness for the prosecution. You know why? Because Iris doesn't... I don't know. It was weird. Like, Iris is sad her sister died, even though her sister was a psycho. Dahlia. We're talking about Dahlia here. Dahlia is a dang psycho. Prosecutor squeezing her for a confession. Godot. He's talking about Godot, I think. Wait, is it Von Karma? We ran into Godot. Is Francisca still the prosecutor? See, look, Francisca isn't going to be the prosecutor. It'd be Godot. Godot who has it out for us because we're supposed to protect Mia and Maya or some crap. I don't know. Dude's got a chip on his shoulder for whatever reason. Capped me on 300 gigs, unlimited, ended up 250. That is freaking ridiculous. Especially when you realize how cheap it is to transfer data. Even if they charged you per gigabyte, like it's fraction of a cent, I think. If I remember the correct articles I read, it's like fraction of a cent to transfer data. And for a gig, it's It's literally fractions of cents, but they charge outrageous amounts, saying you're taking up bandwidth or some crap like that. Like, no, bunch of bull crap, man. That's ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't. Can you switch providers? I don't know. That's messed up. Dot, Francisca's engaged in some important work at the Sacred Cavern. You know, and it's not like the internet providers tell you, oh, you hit your cap, we're gonna start charging you, so here's a warning. They don't even warn you. It's just like, we're gonna let it run because you didn't read the fine print. We're gonna just charge you whatever more you use. Sacred Cavern. You don't mean she's been out there all night trying to remove those locks. Look at it. Sounds like Francisca von Karma is on our side with Head Nun's assistant. Estimate last of the locks should be taken care of in about 3 hours. Holy crap. Those are some hardcore locks. Hope everything continues to go smoothly. Receive some good news soon. Again, don't pick at the lock. Break the chain, right? Prosecutor Godot tends to nail this case shut today. Be prepared to fight like there's no... Oh, we better get our thinking caps on. You don't have to tell me. Touche. I can already see it in your eyes. Not the same fever-ridden, frantic maniac you were yesterday. Strange. On the way here, decided today would be the end of all this. End of episode 5? Possibly. Almost immediately after I made that decision, felt myself getting stronger. Anyway, back of actual unlimited now. All that's left is figuring out what to do with the bill. Wait, so you weren't unlimited? I mean, wasn't that the agreement you had? You should... I mean, there should be a way to prove that you were already on that contract and they shouldn't have charged you at all, right? And obviously you gotta settle it faster than, you know... I don't know, you don't... Because they're gonna be like charging late fees and all this other crap. And, what a headache. Good luck to you, Sir Waxby Beelzebub. Godspeed. You're fighting the beast of the internet providers. Maybe you passed your code on to someone else. With that, leave the rest in your capable hands. Why is he calling him partner? Bam, 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 bam. Still don't have answers for most of the riddles plaguing the case. I don't know. Circumstances around murder of Elix Tuxum? Nay. Misty Faye. Dun dun dun! And the flying/falling person. Okay. Assuming our hunch is correct, and Maya was channeling Dahlia. Because Larry said he saw Iris flying. So if this was Maya channeling Dahlia, and she fell from the bridge, then Maya is somewhere downriver or something. Reason why I'm disappointed, I accidentally prevented myself from going to church, youth dance with my friends. Texted more work during work today during work. Would have gotten off at 4 rather than 7. I mean, did you know? If you don't know, you can't plan if you don't have the information that, you know, that the dance was going to be tonight. I mean, it sucks. That definitely sucks, though. Missing out, man. FOMO. They call it FOMO, right? Feeling of missing out. I don't know who makes these acronyms. Like YOLO. What that woman is really after. Okay, yeah, and Morgan Fay planned all this so Pearl could become the new master. Solve them all. Bring this whole tragedy to an end. Not exactly. So you knew about it? Oh, but you didn't know what? Like how long it would take you to get through the extra work? I mean, look at the bright side, Beat Zero. You should get paid. You're gonna get paid more money at least, right? You worked overtime? Right. Thinking face. Thinking cap. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We are smart. Court is now in session for the trial of Iris Hazakura Temple. We are smart. We are not noobs. Your Honor, what are you? Who, me? My little brother came to visit me in my chambers. This guy is related to the Canadian judge. I guess that's why their beards are so similar. All of a sudden, blink of an eye, developed a scorching fever and fainted. That's strange. Therefore, I'll be standing in for him. Alright, they're brothers. It explains a lot. Well, I mean, the younger brother is smarter than him. Poor brother looked a bit pale, not to mention sad he couldn't be here. Flaunt that cash in front of your friends, right? Yeah? Make it rain, Beat Turtle. Make it rain. You feel FOMO way too much and often. Well, what you gotta do, Beat Turtle. I mean, you have your priorities, right? And if you're gonna feel FOMO, you gotta prioritize your social outings, you know? Obviously, it's always a balance between social priorities and responsibilities. But, you know, you're young. You gotta live life, you know, while you can. Oh, here's the coffee. Here's the coffee. You're in charge of your destination, Beach Turtle. No, you're in charge. You can decide when you're working, if you're working, when you're gonna hang out with friends. You know, you have that power. So, I mean, again, obviously it's a balancing act. You know, you want to do well in school, you have to study, but you don't want to study too much because then you miss out on other stuff, right? But you want to plan, maybe you can study beforehand, or, you know, get your work done earlier, or, you know, I don't know. You got it. Just plan. You just gotta plan, that's all. Impossible to predict what the future has in store for any of us. This is precisely why people feel the need to judge the past. You guys have any fun, exciting weekend plans? I don't think I have any plans. I might go to Costco. I need to go to Costco. That's about it. Oh yeah, Borderlands 3 got released. FYI, Borderlands 3 just was released. I just found out. I thought it wasn't going to be released for a few months, but it got released on the Epic Store. Borderlands 2, awesome. I want to get Borderlands 3. I definitely will get Borderlands 3. Maybe I'll even stream it. I think I'll stream it, you know? Plan things surprisingly enough. D&D tomorrow. Nice. Nice D&D. And drink your water. Is it a reoccurring, is it a continuing campaign? Is it a continuing campaign that you're going to play tomorrow? How long do those last? Like months at a time, right? We of the court have been charged with the solemn duty of passing such judgment. Well said, Mr. Godot. He's got the sexy sax. Can you hear it? And the little piano. Like nice lounge music. Understood exactly what you said, at least up until the end. All you can eat sushi restaurant. Years? It can take years, D&D campaigns? Holy crap. I mean, I guess if you don't meet up often enough and you don't play long enough. That's crazy. Oh, level 2, you just started then, huh? You know what? We don't have all-you-can-eat sushi in Hawaii, which is the strangest thing. I don't think we do. So, I had all-you-can-eat sushi in Las Vegas, and I was blown. My mind was blown that was even such a thing. You know, you pay $25, $30, and you just eat all the, you know, all you can eat. I don't know why we don't have that here. Oh, business idea. Maybe I should start one. Now then, Godot, proceed opening statement. Humans are fragile, fickle beings. Our hearts change with the shifting of the tides. There's only one thing that remains a constant in this crazy world. The bitter darkness that lies at the bottom of this mug. He's so dark, this guy. Forget it. What do you mean? During yesterday's trial, accused refused to admit her role in the crime. And she does have a role. Today, she has had a change of heart. Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple has a confession to make. Uh-oh. Here we go. Ooh, it's a fancy kind. You started in May. So what was that? 2, 3, May, 5, 4 months ago. Huh. So, wait, you're only level 2 and you started 4 months ago? How often do you meet up for this D&D thing? Maybe the fish ain't fresh enough for that in Hawaii. No, if anything, well, I don't think they can use super fresh fish for all you can eat. No way, that'd be way too expensive. I mean, we got like the, I don't know if there's Genki sushi, but you know, like the little, what do they call it? The sushi on the conveyor belt. No, we got that. And that's the cheapo sushi, right? I mean, it's good enough. I think it's good enough, but obviously there's better sushi places out there. Leveling thing we're using is milestone. Oh, it's like a separate, it's a different leveling scheme, I guess. Why didn't she discuss this with me? Because she's, I don't know. She wants to be found guilty? Very well. Court will now hear the defendant's confession. Milestone, milestone. It sounds like that's going to be like a very long-term kind of campaign with a leveling thing like that. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask name and profession. That's one of my rules. My name is Iris, but a simple nun undergoing training at Hazakura Temple. What kind of sushi are you into, Sir Waxby Buzzabum? Do you like the fish on top? Do you like the rolls? Do you like the tamaki? You know, the hand rolls? Do you like the long sushi rolls? Do you like the fish on top? I already said that. With the, you know, I don't know what those are called. There's all different types, right? Unami flavor. Really? Unami. I've actually never been a fan of unami. Unami? Unami. Unagi. Unami? Is there something you want to confess? Yes. First, I want to apologize to Mr. I don't care. Why? I can't continue lying to everyone. It's alright, as long as the truth comes out. I have to admit, wait, what? Are you actually confessing? You were the one who murdered Miss Elise Duxon? No, not. I dealt with the cover-up. Oh, she's an accomplice like Morgan Fay. After the murder took place. Umami? It's umami. I thought it was unagi. Isn't eel unagi? What is umami? Unani? Unani? Unagi. Yeah, unagi is Japanese eel. I'm gonna look this up. Unami. Umani? Nani? She wants to confess her love. Oh. But yeah, eel. Unami. That's no. Umami? Yeah. Might be. Tsunami? Big giant wave? No, not a tsunami. Okay. Anyway, yeah, eel's good. Eel's good. It's a little, actually, it's surprising tough. It's surprisingly tough, though. I don't know. I've never had, like, soft eel. It's actually kind of, it's not, like, super tough, but it is, I mean, compared to fish, it's, like, very tough meat, right? Dealt with the cover-up of the murder after her spirit left, took the lifeless shell of Mystic Elise, and stabbed her. Carried it to the Hazakura Temple courtyard, where I desecrated it. She carried a body all by herself. She's pretty strong. What? Eel tastes different. Eel is... It's not fishy, that's why. Eel has a different taste. Eel's good. The eel is good. Ordered in the court. Grilled eel. Grilled eel, for sure. I mean, that's how they make the sushi, right? Grilled eel. Are you saying you were an accomplice? Yes. That's correct. What? 3 minutes in court, already covered in cold sweat. Yeah, but if she's an accomplice, that doesn't mean she's the murderer. We're just trying to find her not guilty for murder. Everyone on the planet's an accomplice to something. Sure, good on. Just happens to be, in this case, murder, yeah. Isn't that right, Mr. Trite? Doesn't that rhyme? Oh, it's a flavor profile. Unagi is the word for eel itself. But I think, like you said, Sir Waxby, umami is a type of is how the eel is prepared. Like the flavor profile, right? It's like a sweeter, thicker kind of sauce. Shoyu sauce, soy sauce, shoyu sauce. Black garlic also falls under umami. Ah, okay. Oh, interesting. Huh. I'm Japanese. I don't even know this stuff. It's a flavor profile. Okay. I think I know what you mean though. Made some black garlic butter the other day. Ooh, I love garlic. Makes your breath stink, but umami? No, not umami beats turtle. You should get eel. Yeah, eel's I like eel. I heard that delicious. This is a confession you're preferred about. Okay, pains me to say, looks like Iris's testimony was a lie. Crumpled up, shoved into a pocket. I wonder why they highlighted this. Okay. Now then, lady, if you don't mind, got a question. Garlic just makes everything better. I love garlic. You ever grill garlic and eat it at, those grilled meat, Korean barbecue? So good. Like, even just grilling it and eating the cloves, I love it. You get garlic breath, but so good. Whose crime were you trying to cover up? Iris was... Yeah, who is she covering up for? Her dead sister? Definitely up the creek without a paddle or a life jacket. Been at Hasakuda Temple ever since I was a little girl. Run by one of the branch families of the Korean tradition. One of our missions to protect the main family. That's why I would dirty myself if need be to protect while you didn't. Daughter of the master of the... Oh, she was protecting Maya? You know what? She was protecting Maya, who was channeling Dahlia, who killed Misty, Faye. And to get Maya not charged, or to protect Maya from getting convicted of murder, because she was channeling Dahlia, she tried to cover up the crime. I think? Raw garlic kills intestinal worms. Is that the truth, or are you doing making it out? Wake up, smell the coffee, trite. She's naming Maya. She's naming Maya as the murderer. Order in the court. Not only did you witness the murder, you know the name of the murderer. You ever paranoid of having those? Intestinal worms, like tapeworm? Yeah. Good thing I eat garlic. Are they vampires? It's like a vampire. Terribly sorry, but it's true. So how do you make this black garlic butter? Why is it black? Question, why is it black? I know what garlic butter is. What is black garlic butter? Saw her commit the crime with my very own eyes. Cleaned up the area to try to protect her. Objection! That's ridiculous. Defense will refrain from commenting until the appropriate time. So obviously we need to protect Maya now. Who cares about Iris? You gotta protect Maya. What exactly happened on the night of the crime? Yes, Your Honor. Thought I was prepared for the unexpected. Never imagined case would wind up going in this... Wait. Isn't Godot's thing about protecting Mia and Maya? Why is he letting the witness frame Maya? Huh? Real murderer. Like, yeah, Godot hates Phoenix, but he shouldn't hate Maya. Went to the inner temple that night, saw it all happen in the garden. Wait, no, you said you didn't go to the inner temple. Saw Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff. Wait, I gotta remember what our evidence is. While Mystic Maya was still stumbling, Mystic Elise moved in to deliver a fatal strike. Mystic Maya tried desperately to defend herself, stole the weapon. Wait. Mystic Elise is Maya's mother. I don't think she tried to kill her own daughter. But I guess she doesn't know that. Iris doesn't know that. It's only in self-defense. You can't blame her. They use that tricks. If you ever paranoid, if they use that trick on dogs to get rid of tapeworms, really, to make them eat garlic or something. Black garlic is aged garlic. It turns black. I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool. Well, it's not really cool. It's kind of gross. like it's moldy or something. You are the contradiction. What are you, Judge Dredd? I am the law. Huh. That is totally interesting. I don't even know where can you buy black garlic from? Did they just sell it in stores, in the grocery store? It was in self-defense. Mystic Elise was the one who attacked first. So I tried my best to protect Mystic Maya. Move the victim's body to the temple, Maya wouldn't be suspected. Isn't that right? Not bad, got the instincts of a true criminal. Something's not quite right. Yeah, sure it was established. Iris never went to the inner temple. That person who did go was that woman. Dahlia. Iris even admitted. Why is she making up stuff? Alright. Here we go. Here we go. I don't think so. Besides... let me see. Morgan Fay. Profiles. Misty Faye. Maya's mother. Wouldn't kill herself. Anyway. Press. Hold it! Grocery stores, Asian section, or produce. What, they just come in little jars? I didn't know that. Not that I'm like looking around for aged garlic, but I didn't know that was a thing. Sister Iris, testimony has changed quite a bit. Stated yesterday on the night of murder, you didn't go to the inner temple. Objection! Objection! Too bad for you, what you said yesterday doesn't mean much today. I mean, it means she's an unreliable witness. Where were you when she claimed she didn't go? What? It's in the inner temple's training hall. Private conversation between the two of you does not constitute testimony. Fair enough. He's got us there. Be properly described as hearsay. Wait, now this game wants to follow lawyer rules? What about the whole innocent till proven guilty? What do you have to say, witness? Couldn't tell him the truth at the time. Maya, she's your girlfriend. No, she's not. I didn't want to be the one to break it to you that I saw her commit murder. I'll understand. No, shut up, Judge. I don't care what the judge says. Phoenix right for Smash Ultimate. He totally should be. I mean, he was in Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and that was awesome. I loved watching people play him. But yeah. Wait, is Mega Man? Mega Man's in Smash, right? And he's a Capcom character. I don't see why they couldn't have Phoenix Wright in there. Saw Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff. Hold it! Hold it! Saying that the victim attacked Maya? Yes, it was a frightening scene. Maya was struck hard on the head. Looked like she was going to collapse. What were you doing? Where's Maya? Why didn't you stop them from fighting? Terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I was frightened. Couldn't move. Couldn't speak. Such shock. 2 bulbs cost 10 bucks? Holy moly. Mega Man, Ryuken are in Smash. Plenty of room for Capcom. I mean, they're Nintendo property, right? Actually, are they? No, they're Capcom property, but, you know, Nintendo has used them, right? They're on Nintendo systems. I've heard Ultimate Smash is not as good as the one before it. What is it? Super Smash or Smash 4 or whatever? I heard people don't like Ultimate Smash as much as the previous version. I don't know, maybe that's changed? Perfectly understandable, my dear. Doesn't sound right. don't believe this testimony for a minute. What happened? Mystic Maya was still stumbling. Elise moved in to deliver a fatal strike. Okay, press. And it's fair enough. Maya would not have known who her mother is because her mother disappeared when she was like 2. Probably doesn't even remember what she looked like. She moved in to deliver a fatal strike. Sure of it. Threw down her staff, reached into her robe for a weapon. Wait, what was this weapon? It was some kind of dagger. We caught her in a lie or a contradiction at the very least. Because we got this... Damn it, Beats Turtle, stop changing your name color. Because we have this hidden staff, hidden sword. Why would she take out a dagger when she had a sword in her staff? At least Duxim tried to stab her with the weapon? To kill Miss Faye? Yes, exactly. Ha! Ha! You Nintendo'd? Nintendo'd? Looked like I did after mistakenly took a swig of Worcestershire sauce. Have a problem with the testimony we're hearing from your client? Kind of. I do have a problem. There is one thing. I'm gonna save first. Save. You know, there's a song in the 90s called Flavor of the Week. And there is a line that's, I think, my friends and I always thought they said Nintendo, but I don't think that was the actual words. There is a problem. I'm gonna say there's a problem. Your Honor, I have a small problem with the witness's testimony. Witness, add your last statement to the testimony. Just a moment. My job to say that. Alright. Listen, Gramps won't say it again. Final judgment will be... No, you're not the judge. Nah. What do you mean? Stop changing my name color. It confuses me. I think like there's new people I need to address, but it's still the same person. But it's okay. I talked to you, Beats Turtle. You and Sir Waxby Buzzlebum. Sir Waxby Buzzlebum. Oh yeah, and again, you know, we were talking about your name, right, Sir Waxby? Because Tiny Tina names her little stuffed animals crazy names. And your name sounds like a character name that she would name her stuffed animals. And hey, Borderlands 3 came out. Hope Tiny Tina's in it. Threw her stuffed staff dagger away, pulled the dagger from... You know what? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna just present. I'm gonna present this sword. No one knows except me and Detective Gumshoe. Oh, Princess Fluffy Butt. And hydrate. Hydrate, you guys. Oh. It tastes so good. Sister Iris. Something strange about your version of events. Duxim throwing your staff away makes no sense at all. All you could do with a staff is hit someone. I mean, bludgeoning people to death is a thing. Naturally, you wouldn't know this, Sister Iris. Victim's staff had a special feature. As you can see, it's a sword. If Elise Duxim really had wanted to kill Maya Fey, she would have needed to use a separate dagger. Not when she already had a beautiful blade in her hands. I mean, that doesn't mean she threw the sword staff away and whipped out a dagger. What do you have to say? I. And goes. That was an impressive bit of investigating, trite. Never would have thought there was a sword hidden in that staff. Even so, how should I put this? So what? Long swords unwielding, quite ineffective in close quarter combat. In close quarters? They were outside. Maybe that's why she chose a dagger over her blade. That's the dumbest excuse. They're outside. What do you mean close quarters? Anyway, the type of weapon she chose to use isn't what's important. Important thing, she tried to kill Maya Fey. As long as there's nothing strange about that, no problem with her testimony. I have to actually agree with Godot on this. Just because there's a hidden sword in the staff doesn't mean she didn't whip out the dagger to stab Maya. Something strange about the whole testimony. We already know that. Prosecution has a point. Defense will now present evidence back its argument. Mr. Wright! Have here another piece of evidence shows this testimony can't be trusted. Miss Elise Duxton would never attempt to take the life of Maya Fey. She's her daughter. Her mother. Take that! Elise Duxton would never have attacked Maya Fey. How can you be so sure? The victim's real name was not Elise Duxton. Real name was Misty Fey. Not Mystic Misty Fey. Who's Misty Fey? She related to Master of Kurain channeling technique. Also, mother of Maya Fey. Are you serious? Chincharo? Is it really true, Mr. Wright? Was Elise Duxton actually the great Mystic Misty? No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind. We would have gone state. Can hardly believe it. Idea that she would try to kill her only daughter, one she hadn't seen in 17 years. Perhaps the prosecution can offer explanation for why she would do such a thing. Ooh, go Dot. You're already smoking at the brain. Order in the court. Upon first hearing the witness's testimony seemed natural enough. However, in light of some facts that have just been presented, one that the victim supposedly threw away, a sword during a fight, two battling people to the death were mother and daughter. Despite the facts being believable when taken on their own. Taken together, Tyre's story seems difficult to believe. Don't smoke. Do not smoke, kids. That goes for anything. Don't smoke. You guys read about the whole vaping thing, and their lawmakers, some lawmakers are trying to ban, I guess, certain vape products or something. I don't know. It was weird. But yeah. So there's a whole debate on that now. Because a few teenagers have died or something, right? Because the vape they were using was, I guess, custom made or something. So it like had added things that weren't in normal vaping ingredients or something. Noob, this is Beats Turtle. Yes, it is. How are you doing, Beats Turtle? I see you. Isn't flavor vapes now banned in the USA? I don't think they're banned. They're not banned yet. Lawmakers want to ban them. There's this whole thing about it. It just came out this week. I don't think it's banned yet though, right? Oh, you're experimenting with colors? I see you. I know. I can read, Beats Turtle. I can still read despite your color change. There's nothing in this world that is impossible. Except for one thing. Ha! Still don't get it. Maybe my beans are under roasted, but you have no idea, Gramps. What is he talking about? Vaporeon. Vaporeon. Did you get to your point? Heard this witness's confession this morning. Just as I take the first sip of my 8th coffee. This guy has a problem. He's had 8 cups. He had 8 cups of coffee while questioning the witness, the defendant. Like what cup is he on? I don't think that's very detrimental to your health. Too much coffee is bad. Actually, too much of anything is bad, but that much coffee, yeah. Gonna ruin your health, yeah. Even the judge knows. After hearing this woman's confession, I had a detective, loves to investigate, sent to the scene of the crime. And wait, he found a dagger? Your Honor, do you not notice something else? There's blood on it. Okay. Where did you find that? Wait. Hold on. You know what is weird? Elise Dixon was stabbed in the back. If she was trying to kill Maya, how did she end up getting stabbed in the back? And question, how did she fall 10 feet after she was already dead? Maybe he doesn't sleep. He probably doesn't. Gets nightmares. Yeah, because, you know, he was poisoned. But that has some traumas, like Edgeworth. Didn't see that when investigating the crime scene. Did you investigate the pine tree at the crime scene? Pine tree? This one? Pine tree? Is that a pine tree? Doesn't look like a pine tree. Dagger was stuck in the backside of the pine tree. When the last blow struck, ending the violent battle between the two women, little baby was thrown in the direction of the back of the pine tree. Means the blood on the dagger belongs to the victim? Did you get that analyzed? Are you even listening, old man? First heard this confession this morning. Just as I taken the first sip of my turn. I thought he said 8th. I need to jump to 13. See, we're paying attention. Didn't have enough time to get the blood analyzed on short. Yeah, so you don't know whose blood that is. Court will accept the dagger as evidence. Order that the blood test be performed immediately. This is my sweetheart. Make sure you treat her right. Get the piece of evidence to the lab immediately. Alright, that's gonna reveal some things. Now then, testimony we've just heard, numerous unbelievable aspects. After having found the very dagger the witness spoke of, believe we could consider her testimony to be credible. No, we can't. Not until we find, 1, fingerprints on the dagger, or blood on the dagger. Get out of here, stupid Godot. Cute girls never lie. Ever. Yeah. He hasn't met Dahlia. Any case witness, please testify again. About what? About the incident you saw between the two women. Alright, let's see what else she's gonna make up. Mystic Miles stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with his staff. Then she dodged Mystic Elise's next attack, stole her weapon. Suddenly, Mystic Elise was the one on the defensive with her back to the stone lantern. With her back to the stone lantern. She was stabbed in the back. It says that in the autopsy report. Ooh. Oh, that was dramatic. When Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise, Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed. That was a very heartbreaking story. Don't know if there are any bad feelings between them, but had been 17 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Perhaps they simply didn't recognize each other. That's a possibility. Seems reasonable. Mr. Wright, proceed with cross-examination. So, I think it's going to be something about she was stabbed in the back, not the front. So I'm going to save. The thoughts are already churning. We got answers. We're on the right track. I feel it. Feel it. Just gotta press everything. Just to make sure. Stumbled briefly, hit her head. Hold it! Where were you standing when you witnessed this? What do you mean? Neither of them noticed you. They might not have continued their battle. Wonder if that's true. Two of them were standing near the garden's stone lantern. Right? I was watching the whole thing from behind. It's dark where the two of them were. No, actually, we have evidence. I mean, actually, we don't have evidence, but when we were examining the crime scene, it was noted that the lanterns were lit that night. I think that's why they didn't see me. It was dark in the garden when the murder took place. Tell me, what did Miss Maya Faye do after she was struck? Dodge Mystic Elise's next attack, stole her weapon? What happened to the victim's staff? Not sure. Area was dark, couldn't see. I think it got knocked away somewhere as the fight escalated, right? Mystic Elise raised the dagger to strike. Mystic Maya dodged at the last second. Dagger struck the lantern, fell to the ground. At some point, Maya picked it up. Alright, what did the victim do? Suddenly on the defensive with her back to the lantern. You know, if she was on the defensive, I don't think Maya... Like, if you're trying not to get killed... I don't think... If you were defending, I don't think the first thing is to go pick up a knife and try to stab them. Unless they were still attacking you. You know what I mean? Like, if the other person stopped attacking you because you had the dagger... I don't know. I mean, I guess that depends on the person. Mystic Elise was on the defense one-on-one with her back to the lantern. Press. Saying, Maya Fey turned the tables on the victim. Hey, Beats Turtle, have you been doing your sword fighting? How come, you haven't been doing that lately, or... Sometimes you have it on the weekends, right? Yes. Dude, you do all kinds of stuff. I realized. I mean, you just said you had a church dance, youth dance, so you go to church, you do art stuff, you work, you do D&D, you do sword fighting. Like, holy crap, man. That's every weekend though, right? The sword fighting. You do tons of different things. You're like a freaking renaissance man. Mystic Maya wasn't herself. After all, life was in danger. Still can't believe. Idea of Maya concerning someone at knife point. Silly. I agree, Phoenix. Oh, almost every weekend? As they say, cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. But she wasn't cornered. She had the knife. So, yeah, that changes everything. Correct description of a cornered fox is scared and petrified. But they will lash out. Animal analogies have grown tiresome. You brought it up. After Maya Fey backed the victim in the lantern, what next? Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. Hopefully we can get an amendment to her statement. Are you certain that's what you saw? So, almost certain. Garden was dark. Couldn't really tell who was who. Wait. She couldn't tell? What if it was the other way around? In other words, could have been someone else entirely. Objection. You know, Maya Fey was at the inner temple that night. Yeah, and there's also locks on the gate. That the woman that was killed was Elise Duxton. Isn't it fairly obvious who attacked? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not Godot. It's not obvious. Well then, witness, continue with your testimony. We didn't get an amendment. Two of them faced each other for a moment. Maya rushed straight into Mystic Elise, doubled over, fell to the ground. Oh, there it is. There it is. She stabbed in the stomach? There it is. There's our amendment. Wait. I'm gonna just present it right here. She clearly said she was stabbed in the stomach on this statement. Present autopsy report. Dude, we are good today. We are good. My mind is focused. We are lawyering today. Something about you isn't right. Huh? Don't give us that innocent look. She's just as psycho as her sister, Dahlia. And she's covering up. She's covering up for someone. She's not covering up for Maya, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Till now, didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake. She's just as psycho as her sister. Testimony you just gave contains quite a few contradictions. What do you mean? What's so wrong about my testimony? According to you, Maya Fey stabbed the victim while she had her back to the lantern. That's right. In that case, victim would have been stabbed in the stomach. Okay? But, according to autopsy, cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back. Proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front. Sister Iris, appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony. Who is she covering for? She's covering for her dead sister? She's already dead. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? Oh god, Judge. We just said it. What are you not following what I'm talking about? It's simple. Oh, here you go, Godot. Yeah. People are like books. All got a front and a back. Oh god. That all you have to say? Yes. I can also say darkness loves to play with the human mind. Objection! Right, knock it off with the cheesy proverbs. I agree. Godot, you're just delaying. He's playing for time is the thing. Throwing away a useful staff, people fighting being mother and daughter, and falsely claims victim was stabbed in the stomach. Certainly are some inconsistencies. Well, Iris, what's your excuse now? It's just being too naive about the whole thing. What? I'm trying to get at. Yeah, hurry up, drink your coffee. I'm waiting on you, buddy. 253 distinct types of bitterness. Pick out each one. Oh god. Where are you really concentrating on what the witness said? Witness was quite unambiguous about her own ambiguities when she said, garden was dark, couldn't see. Human needs one thing to see clearly, light. Again, it was noticed that the torches were on fire on the night when we investigated. Did you know Hazakuta has a rule on nights when an acolyte is at the inner temple training? Stone lantern in the garden must be kept lit. Shouldn't the witness have been able to see the crime? Normally, yes. According to the head nun, on the night of the crime, it was impossible to light the stone. Why impossible? Hadn't been used in a long time, wick was no good. Other words, had to have been nearly pitch black in the garden. Could have been faint light come from the training hall, that's all. Then how the hell did Iris see anything? Now, happening it's been raining a lot more. Really? Is your area in a drought, Beats Turtle? Or do you like the rain? Are you a rain guy? You like the rain? I like the rain too. We actually haven't been having... Actually, we've had a little... We had very light rain. Very passing showers. Very passing light showers. Most enlightening. Back. Illuminating fact chased all the contradictions away. Staff was dropped. Difficult to see. Explains why they didn't recognize each other. Can't see the demons lurk in the night. Why humans are weak. Wait. If they couldn't see each other, why are they even trying to... Why is one even trying to attack the other if they couldn't see each other? Makes no sense. My area is a rainy place. And drink your water. In the fall. Really? I mean, hopefully it doesn't rain too hard. Like you get flash flooding or something. But you know, you get some nice green trees and grass and all that. It's nice. You don't have to panic. You've been so good so far. Let me present Stone Lantern into evidence. Rekindle the flame of truth. Was not lit. Lantern from the inner garden. Okay. What's wrong? Was that flame too hot? This lantern, something written? Written in blood. Okay, says Maya upside down. What the? That's right. Wait, why is Godot surprised? Why would he be submitting evidence he hasn't thoroughly analyzed? After being cornered, stabbed by Mystic Maya, Elise didn't fall down. Must have been writing on the stone lantern behind her. Okay. With the blood that was draining out of her body. Wait, how would... You just said she didn't know who... What? She wouldn't have known who Maya... What?
Objection!
Hang on, you just said it was too dark to see anything. Talking about the message written in blood. Lantern's clean as a whistle. Oh, he can't see red. That's right. In the fall, strangely enough, was about to get water in my bottle. What? What? You're supposed to always have water, Beach Turtle. He can't see red because of his red mask. His Cyclops mask. Optic blast. He did say something yesterday. My eyesight's pretty messed up. With these huge goggles on my head, still can't see everything. That's what he meant. Any case, obviously an important clue. Now no crime scene was dark. Victim scrawled the message. If it was dark, how did she see who? How did she even know Maya? Mr. Godot, anything further to add? Yeah, because it's, you know, he didn't know, right? I don't know. Okay, then. Move on. Yeah, because he's supposed to protect Maya, not get her charged with murder. I don't know. Believe has now been established. Miss Dukesnim was killed by Maya. No, it's not. No, it hasn't. It hasn't been established at all. Hydrate or die. Thank you, Sir Waxby Buzzlebum. You tell him. You tell him. This is our turn to remind Beats Turtle. He's always reminding us. Now we gotta remind him. We gotta pay back the favor. How to sneak past Godot? Yeah, it's like the Terminator, right? Except he sees only red instead of heat signatures. That's wrong. Yes. Time to turn our attention. Let's go. Another witness. Testimony. After the witness died, did something. Here, we're all ears. Iris' cover-up. After Elise died, called out to Mystic Maya. Thought it was my duty to protect the future master of Kurain tradition. Remove the body from the inner temple by myself. Dragged it behind me all the way to cross Ducksky Bridge. Use the snowmobile, carry it back to Hazakura Temple. Use the Shichishito, alter the way the wound looked. And stabbed her. Move the body. Yes. Was raised at Hazakura. Wait. She said she used the. We already got it. Look, we already got it. We're on the ball today. Has the victim's blood and suspects fit. Oh wait, no, that. She just said she used it. Never mind. I thought, no, that's not a contradiction. She used it. That's why there's fingerprints on it. Duh. Oh, great deal. Thanks to the Fae clan. Even so, never imagined. Elise Dixon was Misty Fae. Committed terrible sin. Okay. Terrible trick of fate. Okay. Twist of fate. But spotted by the head nun. That's why I couldn't go back. Or it makes sense. Alright, here. Okay, we gotta cross-examine for sure. After Mystic Elise died, called out to Mystic Maya. Hold it! Waited until everything was over before making a move? Not like that. Objection! Saw someone murdered right in front of her eyes. Not surprising, she was timid. I feel so. I don't care, Judge. Isn't your job to mediate? It wasn't until Mystic Maya saw me, finally dawned on her what she had done. Thought it was my duty to protect the future master of Kurain tradition. Then you knew the significance of the name Maya Fae? Of course I did. Odd. Sister Bikini didn't recognize Maya's name, let alone her position. We know that. Courtyard. Nope. Oh wait, the Master's Talisman. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, very special person. Remove the body from the inner temple by myself. Wow, she's very strong. Why'd you do that? Didn't want Mystic Maya to be suspected. Thought the best thing would be to remove the body. Right? Would have been impossible if it wasn't for the snow. Wait, how did the snow make it easier to move a body? Wouldn't it make it harder? Dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. Pretty amazing you make it all the way across that rickety old bridge. Looks worse than it is, surprisingly sturdy. Like they say, idiots are too simple to catch a cold. That is, Japanese has this saying. I don't know if this is a normal saying for other countries, but watching anime, they always have this. Idiots are too stupid to catch even a simple cold. One other thing that bothers me, why not throw the body into Eagle River? Exactly. That would have been so much easier. Would have been much easier dragging it all the way to the temple. Thought it would still cast too much suspicion on Mystic. Why? So I tried to take the body as far away as possible. What? The river would have swept the body all the way downstream. Oh, she's not very smart. Makes perfect sense. No, it doesn't. For the time being. Anyway, what did you do after cross the bridge? Use the snowmobile, carry it back? Yeah. Yes, had the key. Use the snowmobile to travel from Hazakura Temple to Dusky Bridge. Wait a minute. Where's the snow tracks? Right? No. Wait. Snowed until 10:50. But when did she bring the body back? So I guess it would have been okay. So we can't use that. The stupider I am, the less I get sick. Yes, Beat Cyril. That's exactly what it's saying. Okay, so if she drove the snowmobile out, the snow would have covered up the tracks. And that explains... Okay, that makes sense. Yes. Not a contradiction. This part that was questioned the other day. Asked for about the snowmobile. Well, very cold. Rode it all the way to the foot of the bridge. Why is he stopping us? I've got a problem with your testimony. What is Godot up to? That night, after the head nun left the remainder of the training to you, she said she walked from the inner temple back to the Hazakura temple. Oh, that's right. Sister Bikini mentioned she didn't see the snowmobile at the bridge. Fairly certain that's what the record indicates. Recall her comments on the subject. When I made it back to Hazakura temple, it was there by the main gate, snowmobile. Snowmobile was in front of the main gate. One of the contradictions, wouldn't you say? I think Godot is... I don't know what Godot is doing, though. I really don't. Why are you pointing out contradictions in the witness's testimony? Just say, like things to be neat and tight. We're looking for the truth. Said before, I feel like old ass did it. I mean... I don't think she did. She's incompetent, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Maybe Sister Bikini missed it. Maybe she didn't see it. Think she missed it? Doesn't sound right. Ha! Whatever. Even I don't think this is decisive enough to warrant any more time or effort. Should we question about the tracks? Actually, no. The tracks were covered. We already figured that out. Better be careful in your testimony. That's all. Smart little cookie shouldn't have any trouble understanding that. What was that about? Yeah, why is Godot's putting pressure on Iris? Why would a Godot want to give me a hint? Okay, transferred the all the way, yes. What I thought. Then I used the Shichishito, alter the way the wound looked. Is that what you were doing when Sister Bikini saw you? Yes, that's right. Probably thought the worst. Probably more like death, yeah. Sister Bikini mistakenly thought you were the one that murdered Miss Duxton. Wait, we still don't understand why the body fell 10 feet after death. Sorry, please forgive me. My fault. Case got too confusing. Don't want to believe it? I don't think my logic is failing me. Iris is trying to pin the murder on Maya. Birds of a feather flock together. She acts innocent. She's just as crazy as her dead sister, Dahlia. Why would she want to do that? Because she's mad. She's mad at Maya for getting her sister killed or something. I don't know. There's only one reason I can think of. After Mystic Elise died. Okay, save. You know what? We're gonna ask about the snowmobile tracks. Maybe that'll give us something too. Okay, let's see. Get to the snowmobile. How about the tracks? Really to move her body by snowmobile. Should be tracks left in the snow. Picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Okay. Yes, think they are. I can only see one set of tracks. No, we already figured out it was snowing at the time. Snow was still falling when I left Hazakuda Temple. When the murder took place, it had already stopped. That's why there's such fresh looking tracks. How about I miss right? We can get it added. Let's try see, it's very important. Murder took place, the snow had stopped? Wait, is that right? When the murder took place, the snow had stopped. I don't think that's right. Wait. Trying to think about the time frame here. It was still snowing up to 10:50. The bridge, lightning struck the bridge at 10:45. If the snow stopped, the bridge would have been on fire. Add it to the testimony. Add it to the testimony. Does it make sense? Yep. Your Honor, add it to his testimony. Add it to the testimony. Ooh, we found it. I thought it was about the dropped body thing, but I'll press the new statement. By the time I took place, snow had already stopped. Press. There have been a lot of contradictions. This time you're still sure it's true. When the murder happened, snow already stopped. According to you, that's why the snowmobile tracks were so clear. I think I've trapped her. See, you think snow. If the snow really had stopped by the time of the murder. Actually, you know I know this picture's not evidence, but there's a clearing around the lantern. Snow was cleared around the lantern. For whether it was done because someone cleared her or because the heat from the lantern melted it. Fact of the matter is there was no snow there. There's a bigger hole in her story than the movie The Grid Revelation. What movie is that? The Grid Revelations? What is that? Matrix? Is that supposed to be referencing Matrix Revolutions or something? The Grid, Matrix, right? Revolutions. What was the three? Matrix, Revolutions, and what was the last? Was the last one Revelations? No. What was the last one? Matrix Trilogy. Forget already. Movie came out, and they're making a new. Are they making a new Matrix? They're making a new Matrix, right? And they brought back Keanu Reeves and yeah, the last one was Revolution. The second was Reloaded. But yeah, they're making a new one. It was announced. They got Carrie Ann Fisher. No, wait, that's the Star Trek lady. Carrie Ann Moss. Carrie Ann Fisher. They got Carrie Ann Moss and Keanu Reeves to come back for the Matrix. But which is strange because Carrie Ann Moss is dead. Right? She dies in the third one. She's dead. They both died. They're both dead. Is it a It must be a prequel or something. Matrix went downhill after the first. I don't trust. Oh yeah. Oh, actually, it's not. You know what the thing is too? It's not both directors directing it either. It's only one of them, Lana or something. I agree, Sir Waxby Buzzabub. It did go downhill from the first one. I enjoyed the second one though. The second one was. I was still entertained by the second one. The third one was just all over the place though. I'm not, yeah. But no, yes, I'm pretty sure they're making a fourth one with only one of the Wachowskis and Keanu and Carrie Ann are back. So it has to be a prequel of some sorts. Well then, Mr. Tri, perhaps you'd like to share your theory with us. Let's see what's up your sleeve at the end of your index. What? Wanna believe it? Don't think my logic is failing me. Right, we're gonna try. I'm gonna save. We're gonna present the weather report. Right? What? Not it. Wait. Wait, if the snow had already stopped, the bridge would have been on fire. There's no way she could have dragged the body across the bridge. That makes perfect sense. What? That's totally a contradiction. What? Okay. By the time the murder took place, the snow had stopped. Is there any other clue for this statement? I mean, this makes sense. There's no snow on the body. Hydrate or die. Guess so. Or do I show the sketch? That's not it either. Okay, it's not about the bridge being on fire, though that would make sense, right? Reload. Right? It makes perfect sense. The timeline is correct. By the time the murder took place, snow had already stopped. Which has to be false. Has to be false. Because if the snow was stopped at 10:50, the murder took place because that's what she's claiming. The bridge would have been on fire. We wouldn't have dragged the body across a flaming bridge. So the writers of the story got that part wrong. Right? Red herrings, yeah. Okay, anyway. Use the snowmobile, carry it back to Hazakura Temple. Use the Shichishito, alter the way the wound looks. Dragged it behind me all the way across the... Maybe it's this statement. Maybe it's this statement I have to present. Because she is specifically saying she dragged it across the bridge. Ah, see, we got it. Our train of thought was correct. We just didn't have the right statement. Ooh, it feels so good. Gotcha, sucker. Got him. Claimed that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. Sorry, not possible. See, we had the right thought process. Our thinking cap is working tonight. No, we just have to get the right statement. That's all. Weather data from the night of the murder. So, okay. So the writers weren't messing up. According to the snow, it didn't stop until 10:50. Couldn't have crossed Dusky Bridge at the time. Why do you say that? Because the bridge was on frickin' fire. 5 minutes before the snow stopped, the Dusky Bridge was struck by lightning, caught on fire. What'd you say? Yeah. Fire. The bridge is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. It's because the lightning struck the bridge, burned down. It can't be. Well, we're telling you the truth, yes. Still haven't figured it out. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth. Can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney. Me. Us. Phoenix Wright. Psycho sisters. Order. Bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right. Inner temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. No way he could have crossed the bridge, body or no body. My patience has... Oh, the judge has limits? Really? Patience? Really? Any further lying and it will find you in contempt of court. You know, all Iris has to do is make the little butterflies come around and make her sad face and like, don't you believe me, judge? He'll eat it right up. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Objection. Only person here is truly contemptible as you. What is Godot playing at? Old man. What? Whether the witness lied doesn't mean squat. Yeah, it does. She's unreliable. Important thing is to find the truth. Isn't that what we're doing, Godot? We're trying to find the truth, but she keeps lying about things. Whether it was snowing, not snowing, whether the bridge was burning or not, 2 facts can't be disputed. Body of Elise Duxon was discovered in the Hasakuda Temple. Head none. Sister Bikini. Witness Iris desecrating Elise Duxon's body. Wait, what? Phoenix, stop trying to be a prosecutor. No. Oh, we could be a great prosecutor. That's right, I'm not lying. You're lying about everything else. See, this is what I don't get. Like, the prosecuting attorney, whether it's Godot, whether it's Von Karma, whether it's Edgeworth, they're always, it's the truth that matters. We need evidence. Like, we've just shown this witness lying about 4 different things. Why would we believe anything she says at this point? How do we know she's not lying about, you know, stabbing the body, about what she saw the murder? Like, how do we know? She's totally unreliable. Wasn't myself at that night. What? My memory is still hazy. So she's a crappy witness. Her testimony should not be valid whatsoever if her memory's hazy. Stood at the witness stand, testified this entire time, telling us now memory of that night is hazy. Objection! What are you objecting to, Godot? Only human to err. Yeah, that's correct. That's why I believe witness testimony is very flawed as evidence in a courtroom. You're so perfect, Trite. Maybe you can explain this for the court. When the, you know, let's save. Let's do a save. Gonna make us show him evidence again. When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down. Somehow, body traveled across the bridge was found in the temple. Perhaps you could have some kind of perfect explanation for this trick. She wasn't murdered across the bridge? Possibly. Must be some other way she got across the burnt bridge. wasn't across the bridge. Unless I could somehow demonstrate it, we'll never know the truth. Defense is not prepared to offer suitable explanation. Other words, no position to suggest the lady's testimony isn't the truth. Yeah. You're in no position to say that the lady's telling the truth either. There you go. Innocent. Guilty till proven innocent. Let's hear your testimony. Yeah, let's do it. Admitted you moved the victim's body. Prior testimony contained rather large inconsistencies. Go ahead. We've already heard 4 inconsistencies. Add explanation for your testimony. Here we go again. Circus. You know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Stupid. Hey, she lied this time. Hey, maybe she won't lie this time. Stupid. Alright, here we go. Moving the body. Other than walking over the bridge, no way to move the body. Must have just gotten confused. Was the snow still falling? Had it stopped? Does it matter that much? Yes, it does. Saying that there was way to cross a burning bridge. I don't know. This lady was flying. Photo of Dusky Bridge after it burnt down from the lightning blast. It's taken on the morning after the incident. Yep, you can't drag anything across that. Certainly was burned at a crisp. One of the suspension wires even snapped. Amazing the whole bridge didn't fall. Is that going to be testimony? Clearly it would be impossible to carry a corpse across a bridge. Unless I do something to discredit the testimony. Well, let's look at the picture again. Ha, ha, ha. Ha. It's going to be deemed as the truth. I will be accused of murder. Only gonna say it one more time. Trite. Only human to err. And only humans can spot the errors of our ways. The more sense he makes, the less sense he makes. That does... that makes no sense. What? Alright, final cross-examination. Here we go. Here we go again. Other than walking over the bridge, no way to move the body. Right, if the snow had stopped when the incident took place, couldn't have crossed the bridge, alright? But, I think it's just like Godot said. Body did make it across somehow. Oh, they're talking about garlic. I think someone is making garlic bread right now. Or some... No, it smells like garlic bread. Oh, so good. It smells so good. It smells like garlic bread. Like fresh garlic bread. Oh my god. Must have just gotten confused. Yeah, you did. I think it's... You know, I think it's next door. My older Korean neighbors, right? Like, they're right next door. I think they... for whatever reason, they're always cooking super late at night. But... the food smells so good. Holy smokes. I want to knock on some doors. Give me some garlic bread. Give me all your garlic bread. I'll pay for it. Seem to be quite sure of yourself. Said you were sure the snow had stopped. I know, right? We're talking about garlic earlier. That's why Sir Waxby Buzzabum. Terribly sorry. Now we got... Hey, garlic bread has butter too. Garlic butter. Whew. Oh yeah, so good. Terribly sorry it was wrong. Okay. Was the snow falling? Does it matter much? It does matter. It matters because we're trying to... I mean, a lot of people get stuck on the details of a witness testimony, and this is what I observed in my very real, well, in my jury duty that I had last month, a couple months ago, is that people get stuck on the details. Like, why does it matter this? It's not that it matters specifically that this certain detail was wrong or not. What matters is that the witness is not remembering things correctly, which means how can the rest of her statement be taken at face value? So yeah, maybe it doesn't matter if the snow was falling or not. But the whole point is she obviously doesn't remember. So how you know, it goes to say, how do we know the rest of her statement is correct or not? Mr. Wright, let me ask you a question. You remember what the weather was like 1 week ago today? What? It's not easy to remember. She's saying it. The witness is saying it herself. It's not easy to remember. Yeah, then why should we believe you remember anything? If it had been a special day, I would have remembered. It was pouring rain on the day of my elementary school graduation. And you would think, and that statement kind of defends us too. She just witnessed a murder. You'd think she'd remember if the snow was falling or not.
Objection!
Objection! No one wants to hear about your childhood traumas, trite. By the time emergency place, snow had already stopped. And since I'm obsessing over that one statement, let's see proof. No, we're insisting that the witness is unreliable. Show some evidence body somehow crossed the bridge while it was on fire. Are you saying that there is a way to cross a burning bridge? Do we show Larry's picture as a contradiction? Mr. Wright, don't you think this sounds a bit silly? Dead body crossing a burning bridge? Did anyone actually witness such... There it is. There it is. We're actually going to show Larry Butt's picture. I don't think you'd call someone like that a witness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. After all, dream isn't actually the same as actually seeing something. It might not work. It might not work. Stop by examining all events. Gotta be like a shark. Let's see. We're gonna save. Well, we already saved. Save again. We're gonna try this. Present this stupid drawing. It worked. It worked. Dead body flying over a bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule it out. I still think that picture was drawn upside down. It's possible, don't make me laugh. Only thing that's possible where you claim that it's been pulled out of thin air. I don't know. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen. Preposterous. Who's the witness? Can't chicken out. Alright. Duxton's brilliant, highly gifted apprentice, highly gifted. Laurice Duxton. Remember what he said in the testimony. That night, he was at the Mountain Shack Heavenly Hall, and that's when he witnessed the event. I think you've seen it, this sketch. Exact drawing of what he witnessed that night. That's today's not April Fool's. Mr. Wright, seriously claiming the victim flew through the air? Using this pathetic scribble to support your argument? Trite, nowhere for you to hide now. I mean, it's evidence. Larry definitely did it. He might have, yeah. Oh, you mean drew the drawing? Yeah, that's for sure. Other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old, does the sketch prove anything? I mean, just as much as your unreliable witness testimony is proving. Pretty sure it does. Going to prove it. Know your tricks? Trying to turn this whole thing upside down. Upside down. Why not start with the sketch? Right, defense's theory. What exactly is this sketch trying to show? Dave? Oh yeah, that is truly Laurice Duxnim's art. Alright, look carefully, think it over. Sketch drawn by Laurice Duxnim is... exactly what happened. Victim was flying through the air. No, 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 no. We lose points. Just so you know, aren't discovered a giant human catapult in the inner temple yet. What? Even if you're a lousy lawyer, at least you're 1 cup's worth of entertainment. Maybe we should skip the penalty this time. Oh, wait, he's letting it go. Must be some way. Wait, we didn't lose points. Wait. Does that mean we have to do something else? Wait, that's so strange. Wait. We're gonna do this again. I mean, that's the thing we have to do, but... Objection! I guess we're supposed to say it's a contradiction. Okay. It's a complete contradiction. Something is obviously funny about the sketch. No art critic, but even I can see that. No. Laurice Duxnim stated it over and over. This sketch was exactly as he saw it. However, we're to believe his testimony. Sketch contradicts reality as we know it. Contradicts reality? Ah! Getting interesting. Yes, it is. Like you're back to that finger-pointing thing again. Okay, Trite. What exactly contradicts reality as we know it? The flying lady. The burning bridge? The flying lady. Take that! Take that! Of course the flying lady. There's nothing else in here. Drink your water. Drink your water, noobs. People haven't learned yet to fly. I didn't miss. Are we... Well, we actually lost points here. Point to something else? There's something else we can point to? We lost way too little penalty points for that, though. It kind of makes me suspicious. There's nothing else to point to. The bridge? The wires? There's not much to point at. It's either the bridge, the wires, the fire, or the person. And the person we already selected. How about the wire? Take that! It is indeed. Wait, show us the reality it's supposed to conflict with. What? Show us something that will point out how the sketch contradicts reality. We said the wire. Now what? Now we gotta oh, the picture. Huh? How about that? Let's show the picture. Take that! Photo of Dusky Bridge. Compare the sketch and the photo for a minute. In the sketch, wires appear to be above the guard wires. On the actual Dusky Bridge, Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, wires are below the guard wires. We suspected this whole time because they keep flashing back to Larry looking at the bridge upside down. What? Order. Sketch is somewhat different than what's depicted in the photo. However, it's not likely artists just saw it wrong, just drew it wrong. What? Either way, it sounds like you're just wrong. Nope. We got the fancy music too. Let's save. Save to be sure. We'll take the 1 penalty point. Fine. Someone like Larissa admit a mistake is definitely possible. But then that begs a question. Why did he make a mistake? What was the reason? Saying that you know the answer? Larry must mean Larice. I'm sorry. Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Sir Waxby. How could I mistake the great Larice Duxham with a guy like Larry Butts? In his name, Larry Butts is bad. Alright, think back. Remember what Larice was doing when he witnessed the event? At Heavenly Hall, waiting for a lover that was never going to come. Waited and waited, finally laid down. Kapow! Lightning shoots from the sky, sets the bridge aflame. I wonder what sort of position Larice must have been at the time. Lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did. Lying on his back. Can't see how it... Every time, the judge is so dumb. Does, Your Honor. Come on. Reason why wires in the sketch go up instead of down. No way. Larice Duxham witnessed the event while he was lying on his back, face up. In other words, the scene he saw was upside down. So that means someone was thrown off the bridge. Sketch should actually... Finally got it. Correct way to view it is like this. Oh, who's falling though? That's the real question. Who is the person falling? Victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge. Actually swinging below. That's right. Just like a pendulum. Ridiculous? Did you see that? Ridiculous. That's how he spit out his coffee. All things to say, pendulum? Bridge was burning to a crisp. No way to get it across. Wouldn't... This is... If the body had been found at the inner temple, it would have caused problems. Where the criminal decided to take a gamble. Use the burning bridge, get the body across to the other side. Pendulum was the only way to get it done. Objection! Think about this for a minute. Dusky Bridge is about 20 yards long. Means it's about that far from the inner temple to the opposite cliff. In order to cover that distance with a pendulum, need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you'd have to plan ahead. And that's a good point. Lightning strike that night can only have been an accident. Doesn't make sense. Culprit would have prepared the rope beforehand. Yes. So, didn't have to get the rope ready. Oh, we better save again. Oh, what's going on? This game is getting crazy. Rope was already right in front of them. Oh, we observed the tie down for the bridge. It was just a matter of using what was there. Please give us an explanation to support your theory. What makes you think the criminal had the rope on hand to create a pendulum? I mean, from the bridge. I mean, do we just use the bridge photo? Look, this long rope hanging down here. Yeah, we're gonna just present this. The meaning of this? You want to know where the rope came from? Oh, it's right there. It's right there. hanging right there in front of your glorious beard. This is one of the wires from the bridge. When the lightning struck the bridge, set it on fire. One of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste. Tied the wire around Elise Dixon's body. Wow, that's pretty. Look at that. Wait. How did they even... That's... To carry out that plan, though, to have the body untie on the other end, because a pendulum, right? The body would have just swung back the other way. So she needed the knot to... They would have to need the knot to unloosen right, you know, when it got to the other side, so the body got flung onto the other side, onto the other cliff. Like, that is some crazy... I don't even know. That's just luck. You can't plan for something like that. Oh, he's chugging his coffee. That's a lot of coffee in that little cup. The dots, he's still drinking. Seems that Mr. Godot more focused on coffee than answering questions. Seems odds of a rope being readily available were high. Suppose it's not impossibility. Objection. How does he still have coffee in that cup? Possible or impossible, not the question we need to ask. Only one question. Did that really happen? Troy, wonder if you could prove what happened to us. Do you have any actual evidence the body was swung over like a pendulum? Oh! Body fell 10 feet after death. There it goes. It's all coming together. Holy smokes, we're on a roll. Before I present my evidence, let me review what we know. According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Looking at the map, you can see it's the one was in front of the inner temple. What was the spot where the criminal... Yes, precisely. Let us consider body's movement by looking at the overhead map. Body was pushed from this point. To drop on the opposite bank at approximately this point. You say drop? Well, must have failed to catch the body on the other bank. What? Makes you think something like that. I'm actually curious. How did they get... Okay, they swung the body across. Does that mean they swung on that same rope to get on the other side? How did they cross the bridge? Or how did they cross the valley? Evidence suggests her body dropped some distance. Take a look at the autopsy report. It says here, body fell 10 feet after her death. 10 feet, huh? Most likely the height difference between the two sides. Body overswung due to forward momentum. Came loose, fell about 10 feet. And then, as a result of the landing impact, crystal sphere was knocked loose. Oh, that's why it was found near the bridge. Wait. That doesn't make sense either. The crystal sphere was in the cane. The witness just stated that she saw the staff be thrown away by the victim. And why would, if the victim's dead at this point, she wouldn't be holding on to her staff. So that makes no sense. Yes, bloodstained amethyst crystal. One that came off of Miss Elise Dixon's staff. Even more important, the place where the crystal sphere is found. I believe it's already marked on the overhead map. Crystal was found. Ah, wait. It still doesn't make sense how they swung the... Why they would even swing the staff over with the body. Precisely. Very spot where the pendulum would arrive if given the right amount of speed. Explains your theory quite well. Have provided us with the way the body could have been moved that night. Impressive deduction. Most impressive. Oh wait. Godot threw his coffee at us. I was wondering what that little sound was. Thought this cold coffee might help you cool down. The meaning of this. That was a dark, bitter guess that you made, Trite. Forgot about one thing. What would that be? The aroma. Huh? Coffee's most reliable accomplice is its deep, found aroma. Explain for the court, please. The rest of the court doesn't speak Coffinese. If the criminal had sent the body to the other side, like you say, naturally, there must have been an accomplice lying in wait to catch it. A good point. Sister Bikini! Hey, Beats Turtle, maybe. As you were saying, Beats Turtle, old ass was in on it. Accomplice? Criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge. Who collected the body? What do you have to say about that, Trite? I wonder. There were two. We think someone was channeling Dahlia. So Dahlia... Maybe Dahlia was the one who swung the body across. Iris was the one who caught it and transported it to the temple. The Hazakura temple. Maybe that's what it was. Mr. Godot is correct. Can't be the work of a single person. Mr. Right, you know what you must do. Gotta present evidence. Body couldn't have made it to Hazakura Temple without an accomplice. But right now, we're stating Iris was the one who swung it from the inner temple side, so we have to explain that part. Who was the person received the body on the Hazakura Temple side? Okay. Okay, right now we're saying Iris was the one who swung the body. The only other person was the head nun. It was the head nun, Phoenix, Larry. That's it. Could have been Larry. Could have been Larry. Kind of funny, but I doubt it. Take that! Oh god, it wasn't the bikini. I'm gonna load it. That was a lot of penalty points. Oh, you know what? Maybe that was okay. Iris's was on one side. Dahlia was on the other. And that's why Bikini saw Iris stabbing the body. It was actually Dahlia being channeled. Take that! That is not it either. Okay, wait, I'm getting confused now. Was it Larry? Who else is there? Larry. The only other person is Larry. But I don't think it's Larry. He wouldn't be accomplice to the crime. Who was the person that received the body on the Hazakura temple side? Pearl said she couldn't channel Dahlia. What if we say it was Iris? Take that! I was so confused. Wait. It can only be you, Sister Iris. But I was on the other side. I don't see why you're so surprised. Wait. What? Only way to transport the body from Dusky Bridge is by snowmobile. Oh, she had the key. With her bad back, Sister Bikini could never pick up a body. You're the only one that could have managed it.
Objection.
That's right. We're even listening to the witness's testimony. Yeah, she says she's the one who did it. On the night of the crime, Cutie Pie is on cleanup duty in the inner temple garden after the mother-daughter bloodbath.
Objection.
Haven't forgotten. Have you, Mr. Godot? Witness was also seen at Hazakura Temple. Oh, here we're explaining the spirit medium thing. Desecrating the corpse of the victim. Strange indeed. Almost as if on the night the defendant was in 2 different places. Whew. Sister Iris, let me ask you something. Why didn't you mention it when you first gave your testimony? Mention what? Pendulum, of course. Using the sketch drawn by an eyewitness, established how the body was moved using the burnt-out bridge. Which means it's now a fact that this occurred. Something you should have already known. No idea. I didn't know anything about a pendulum. But the body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help. Should have known about it. In fact, it'd be impossible for you to be clueless about this whole thing. Unless you're not really Iris. Oh, see, that's where Maya went. Oh my god, this is so trippy. We thought this was Iris the whole time. This is Dahlia being channeled by Maya. But where's Iris? Holy smokes! Where's Iris? Oh, Iris is locked in the inner chamber. There you go. Pearl couldn't channel Dahlia. She was saying that. And the only reason was 1, because she either lost her powers, or 2, because someone else was channeling the spirit. So Iris was at the inner temple, swung the body across to Dahlia, this character who's posing as Iris, and then locked herself in the inner temple. And that's why they don't want us to get into the inner temple, because the real Iris is in the inner temple. Hydrate, guys. Oh man, it's 10 o'clock. We have to keep going. Holy crap, we have to keep going with this. What? Can you say that? Mr. Right. And actually, it was already built up in the prior episodes that Dahlia had this sweet, innocent persona. She could act like this. What kind of nonsense is this? And that's why Dahlia is trying to pin this crime on Maya. Because it's not Iris, it's Dahlia. Objection. Serious try? Yes. Whew, man, this is crazy. You mean this woman is... Yo, no one besides Iris that could have received the corpse that night. Get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach this whole trial. Why her whole demeanor suddenly changed yesterday. Why she's trying to pin this murder on Maya. Woman that's standing there at the witness stand. Her real name is... Dun dun dun!
Take that!
Dahlia Hawthorne. Been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne. Hawthorne? Sister Iris had a twin sister. Holy smokes, this game is nuts. This is a great episode. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving this last episode. You're looking at her, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Name rings some bells, distant bells for bells. Your imagination, Gramps. File contains all the relevant data about Dahlia Hawthorne. We're going into overtime, noobs. I have to finish this now. Remember now, case 5 years ago. Name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Yes, you and Prosecutor Payne were quite smitten with her. Dahlia Hawthorne's already dead. It says her execution was carried out last month. Oh, I hope you're here, Beats Turtle, because you're missing out on some crazy storytelling. Death has no meaning in this courtroom. What? Oh, because we got the spirit channelers. Order. Wait a moment. How can you? My sister's already dead. What kind of monster are you? Of all people should already understand. After all, blood of the master of the Kurain channeling technique flows within that body. Yes, because that's Maya. Right, you're not Dahlia Hawthorne. You're the spirit of Dahlia, currently inhabiting the body of a spirit medium. Exciting story, exciting, quite impossible. Asking us to buy, Dahlia Hawthorne just happened to be channeled by someone? On the very night of the murder, to a temple where her twin sister Iris was? You want to put things that way? Yes.
Objection!
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You know this burnt letter that Morgan Fay gave to Pearl? Maya doesn't know about Dahlia. She has no history with Dahlia. What if this note was given to Maya as a trick? So Maya was the one who channeled her. And that's why Pearl couldn't. I don't know. Whew. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too far into this. Alright. Naturally, it was no coincidence. Whole thing was part of a plan from the very beginning. It was all written on the instructions. Instructions were written by your mother, Morgan Fay. Part of the plan called for Dahlia Hawthorne to be channeled. Okay, hold on. That night, there were 2 irises at Hazakura Temple. 2? Even the time of the channeling was planned out. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, 10 p.m. However, Iris was seen before dinner time. It means the Iris that was at dinner was the real Iris. The Iris who gave me this hood in the main hall was also the real Iris. Meaning, Iris' sister Bikini saw at the inner temple someone else dressed as her, namely Dahlia Hawthorne.
Objection!
I know what you're saying, Trite. Oh, channeling the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne business. Yes, it's true that you found plans that talk about it. However, one thing that's perfectly clear, witness currently standing in the witness stand is the real Iris. Wait, is she? Hold on, is she or she not? Calm down, remember what you know about the night of the crime. After meeting Sister Bikini, Dahlia Hawthorne had been channeled. Would have been stranded at the inner temple due to the lightning strike. Again, she's locked in the inner temple. Very slow motion flashback. Later that the body was moved by pendulum. Right? Naturally, Iris that received the body was the real Iris. Are you with me so far? Yes. After being notified of what happened, the police came to the Hazakura Temple's main hall. There they found Iris in a room, arrested her. Ever since, she's been under police supervision at the detention center. Correct? Looks like he's finally convinced. But what is he trying to get off? What is he getting at? Still not convinced? Iris here's the same one from the other night. Suppose you're about to say something ridiculous? Heck yeah, we are. The real Iris, spirit of Dahlia, somehow switched places? What? No. To be perfectly honest, still quite a few things I don't understand. Unless we confirm the witness's identity, we can't continue the trial. Wait, are we... We're going into a... I thought this was the third day trial. Which means they must have switched places somewhere. And Mr. Wright, since the time she was arrested at Hazakura Temple... Wait, save. Holy smokes. This is blowing my mind right now. Have there been any chances for Iris to switch places with Dahlia? Okay, so this is the real Iris. We're saying this is the real Iris. While we said it was Dahlia. Have there been chances for Iris to switch places with... I want to say there... Think about it. Think about it. Okay, let's say... Forget there's no details about Sister Bikini seeing Dahlia come out from the inner temple. Let's say Maya did channel Dahlia. Sister Bikini saw that. And then Dahlia switched. No, but fingerprints are different. It doesn't matter if you're an identical twin or not. Fingerprints change. And the court record says fingerprints on the Shichishito is the suspect's fingerprints. Iris. She went alone to the locked door when the earth... Oh, that's what it was. I don't know why. I was just thinking of the night of the murder. So that was the real Iris at the time. And then she switched with the Maya Dahlia. And that's why there was more locks afterwards. Because they didn't... And that's why I already said this. Iris is in the inner temple. That's why they locked the gate. So people couldn't find out that the real Iris was in the inner temple. You cracked the case, Jaykiski. Again, I needed that. I don't know why I was fixated on the night of the murder timeline and not anything that happened after. And that's why they put more locks on the thing after during the investigation. There was one. Woo! Might have been one chance. Yesterday, for a few minutes, Iris is... Oh, that's right, because the earthquake. I totally forgot about everything. The earthquake happened. Iris ran away from Edgeworth, and we found her in the inner temple, and that's when they switched. What do you mean? Span of time, Iris was able to move about freely, unsupervised. Who would give a murder suspect time to move about freely? Sorry, Edgeworth. Person who gave Iris chance to move about was... Where is he? Take that! Mr. Edgeworth? Your Honor. A fairly large earthquake yesterday, was there not? Ah, earthquake. Ooh, earthquake! Inner temple, this kind of tremor might collapse the inner temple. How could I have? She fled, escaped. Went to the inner temple right away. It's true, Iris was already there. However, had already switched places by that point in time. When I arrived at the training hall, I was met by none other than Dahlia. It's quite enough, Mr. Wright. No judge in his right mind would consider the idea of spirit channeling. Why would she? It's been a long time, Mr. Judge. Why would she give herself away when the judge already is starting to deny spirit channeling? An idiot. I guess it doesn't matter if she's already dead, though. She don't care. Oh, wait. They have different voices, too? Guess I have to ask again. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession. One of my rules. Demon. Dahlia Hawthorne. Current profession? Permanently retired. Is that a profession? Permanently dead. Not going to bother hiding your identity anymore. Why should I? Exactly. That was my thoughts. She's dead. Why does she care? Really nothing you could do to punish me. What's going on here? Never thought we'd meet again. And never thought we'd meet like this. Time I'll end it for her or myself. Ooh, I'm smelling the garlic bread again. To be continued. Oh, I thought we were gonna go overtime, but they broke. Breaking. I mean, this is a great. It's always good to stop during the breaks. I know. No, well, not another episode, but another part. I'm surprised though. Okay, we are gonna stop. I thought I was gonna. I mean, we went overtime, 10 minutes, but I thought we were gonna keep going. I thought this was gonna be the end, but apparently not. So I think, well, what we're still concerned is, I guess we're concerned with one, we're still wondering about who committed the murder. Was it Maya? Was it Iris? Was it Dahlia as she took over Maya? Probably, right? Dahlia killed Elise. No, but see, that's the thing. No. Well, see, I don't know. Would Dahlia hate Misty Faye? Is she just doing what her mother that she didn't spend a lot of time with? I don't know, right? I guess she would hate Misty Faye because, you know, it was her fault that Morgan didn't become the head of the main branch, head of the master of the Curain channeling temple. And that's why the husband left her, blah, blah, yada, 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 snowball effect. So Dahlia is mad at the source, which is Misty Faye being a stronger channeler than Morgan Faye. Yes, I don't know what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking or chatting. This is crazy though. This episode is fan-freaking-tastic. It is tying everything together. We're seeing old characters. We're always wondering about what happened to Morgan Faye. She is in jail, but you know, we need to get justice at Morgan Faye for trying to frame Maya. 2, obviously getting Misty Faye killed now. So, well, there's a lot to figure out and still do as far as justice is concerned. I'm even thinking of maybe doing a stream tomorrow to get this. Like, I want to do this while it's fresh. I know I'm gonna forget when Monday comes around. Stay tuned for that though, for sure. If I stream tomorrow afternoon, I'll let you know. I'll have it on the Discord. I just might, to be honest. I want to see how this ends now. But thanks for watching. We'll call it a night for tonight. So, I was gonna work out. I've been working out after my streams. About 10 p.m. right now. I mean, and no one's in the gym, which is a good thing. Kind of lazy though. No, I should. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Saturday streams. What is that? I like that. I like that emote too. There's so much great. There's so much great emotes out there and emote creators. I like to see the different art styles. Stiffity Bobo. Is that how you say that? It's like a crazy fish. Is that a fish? I think it's a fish or a bird or something. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Keep on gaming. Stay safe. Drink your water. Hydrate. Let me see. Let me see if there's someone streaming right now. Host. Nope. It's too late. I mean, it is morning time for a lot of people. Oh, host some Bob Ross. Sure. It's a B. Oh, it's a B. It's kind of hard to tell. You only see the front part. I was wondering about that, but anyway, thanks for watching. No host tonight. I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe, big maybe stream tomorrow. Right now I'm 50-50. But we'll see what happens. You know, I kind of want to. But stay tuned for that, either in the Discord or follow the Twitter or follow the channel, and you'll get notifications if you have that turned on. But yeah, I hope to see you whenever I stream next, whether it's Saturday or Monday. Have a great weekend. I know I do. I will. I always do. Not working is great. And I'll see you next time, Noobsters. Have a good night. Bye.